Welcome to Dumbass Dads.
Dumbass Dads, he says. It's the show you're watching. By choice? Maybe. Probably not. We're gonna start this episode out with a big fat apology on our part. Hey guys, sorry that we're late. Not that it really matters to you. I'm sure you got plenty of other stuff you'd rather watch. But thanks for watching us. Sorry we're late. We're gonna call this one Dumbass Dad's After Dark.
After Dark.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not too dark.
It's not. Look at what you can see. Perfect.
We got lighting. We part of the reason why we're so goddamn late is smooches. Is because I couldn't settle on the lighting. I couldn't like it. I was having a little OCD on that. I'd set it up, didn't like it. Reset it up, didn't like it.
It didn't happen. I mean, with your doctor's appointments and me working.
A lot of things. I had some got checked for the studs. Got checked for those today. Maybe we're clean. That's what I'm just gonna bank on that, man. Hope for the best, baby.
Right.
Woo!
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So that first off, then went and got myself a new whip. I think is what the kids yell. Maybe it's a whip. I got a new Yeet-mobile.
Cool.
Like the Dukes of Hazzard, they had a Yeet-mobile. They were yeeting that thing all over the place. I'm hip AF, kids.
What the fuck?
What, you jelly? Yeah. Schooling this old man. His dumb 5 o'clock shadow takes him no time to grow. God damn it, I'm so jealous. Fuck. You notice that we're smoking cigarettes instead of vape pens this episode. That's brought to you by Daryl's Home. The new studio we're shooting in tonight, after dark.
Yeah, dark.
Only after dark, baby. We smoke cigarettes and talk about the radical stuff. Ouch.
Why?
That hurt my knee. Daryl, question. You ever get done masturbating and then minutes after somebody knocks on your door and you go into what's the state of mind you go into right there? Let's paint a little situation for you
when someone,
real quick.
How later do they walk into the room?
Well, let's say you ejaculate and you're like, oh, okay, perfect, and you're kind of in your mid cleanup process. Then you hear a knock at the door. State of mind, what are you going through? Obviously panic at that first minute. But I mean, once you get your pants all zipped up and whatnot, and you're like, oh shit, and you get the bathroom clean. You get down to the door. You're about to open it. What's going through your mind?
What did you do?
I'm not. I mean, we'll just.
I mean, for me, my preferred thing is I, got something there to catch it.
Oh, good for you, man.
So I'm not all messy with it. Or go straight into the toilet.
I got an effing yeah, that's what I mean. I'm straight into the toilet, but I mean, there's other parts to the equation. I'm not just dry dogging it here. Jesus, Pete's. Take care of yourself. It's like putting creamer in your coffee. I don't put creamer in my coffee, but I put lube in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, what is my thought? My first thought is, oh, damn, who the fuck's at my house?
Okay, that's fair.
Because a lot of people don't come here.
It's true. Okay, let's say I show up to do a podcast. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm going to come over and do the podcast here real soon. You're like, okay, yeah, give me like 15 minutes. You just run off to go beat off real quick. Get a little pregame for the show. And I get it. But, you get in there, you get after the weapon. And you have a waptastic time. I show up. You're like, oh shit. Waddle, zip up, Hey, what's up, man? Are you just gonna play it cool, or are you gonna be like, oh fuck, he totally knows I was just beating him? Because that's my thought every time. It's like, oh, they know.
They know.
I get done fapping. Monique gets home from lunch, and I'm like, oh, phew. She definitely knows I just got done fapping.
Why
Like,
are you like all sweaty and?
no, it's just that like my heart rate's up and stuff, and I mean I'm not a real big dude, so that's very obvious in my scrawny chest. Just oh my god, dude! You know,
You got a lot of breath too.
no, I'm pretty good at maintaining breath, but dude, I'd jerk like an Olympic champ. If it was an Olympic sport, this guy would still be fapping, probably in his bathroom, just like he does now. You know, but there's like a process. There's the lube. There's the PP. There's the
PP.
Yeah, the pocket pussy. It's actually, I mean, it's called a hand jive, and it's supposed to be for your, you know how like you have a dildo to help please your significant other.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I mean, give it a try. Introduce some toys to the bedroom, dude. It's a great time. It'll open a whole new world and whole new different point of view. You gotta just hang out at that point of view instead and just be like. It's a great time. But, but you know, like, it's called a hand jive, and it's essentially the man dildo, and it's kind of just like this silicone. You remember that thing that every kid used to jerk off with in the 90s? That was just a toy you would win at the book fair. You know, where they're like, "Oh, here's this book fair toy that you're definitely gonna try and put your penis in. Here you go, kid." And they give it to you.
What kind of book fair?
It was full of water, and like you'd squish it, and it would be like squish, 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 squish. But fucking, it had a hole, so you get that motherfucker wet, and that's every boy from the '90s first experience with what a vagina maybe feels like. That was our American Pie.
I have never done that.
Ugh, you were missing out, dude. Changes the game.
Does it really?
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, dude. Even before I had lost my virginity, everybody was like, "Man, that dude has fucked." And I was like, "Yeah, this weird little toy I won at the book fair." But nobody had to know that part. And now you all do. Congrats. And now I'm definitely not a virgin. I got 3 receipts that I kept.
And you can't return.
Yeah, I can't return them. Nor do I want to. Screw it. They're pretty cool. I'm really starting to like them. Yeah, you checking out that beard?
Yeah.
Now he's got something he can play with and his wife can't yell at him for. Take that, Vanessa. Throw a little annoying laugh of my own in there.
Did we do last time we did this? It wasn't in.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. Mine was exactly the same amount of shitty. So... glad we've got great lighting to help spark that up. Make that look a little less shitty, but nope. It's just going to be this weird little shadow on my face. And I'll take it. Take that little 2 o'clock shadow. It's not quite a 5 o'clock shadow. It's more so the beginning of the day. For my beard. It's like the middle of the night for us.
Yeah, right.
It's just how it goes, man.
Oh my god. Oh, you want to hear? This is what made me made me feel crazy young again.
Okay.
Like these 2 girls came in and got a pizza or whatever.
And they totally oogled over you.
And then
they were like, "Oh my god, what a super sexy 18-year-old kid!"
And then we had the meeting or whatever at work, and then like I seen one of the girls come back in, and she kept walking around the store, and finally, like I'm about to leave the kitchen. And she runs up and she goes, "Hey, my friend wants to know if she can have your Snap."
Ayo.
And I'm like, my first response isn't no, I'm married and no, I have kids. It's how old is your friend? Because they look really young, right?
It's gotta be a hard no for me, dog.
And she goes, my friend is she's 18. I go, whoa, I'm like 31, so
I'm a grown ass man.
And she's like, "Oh my god," and runs out of the store. God. And then not even like 10 minutes later, I get a phone call. I answer the phone. I was like, "Hi, this is Casey's. How can I help you?" I just wanted to tell you this, that you have the most beautiful eyes in the world that I've ever seen. Bye! And I was like, Dodie was working, and I'm like,
God.
Dodie, you're never gonna believe this. Like,
He's got the nicest compliment.
yeah.
Dude, I'd take that over a tip any day. For sure, though. Like,
It
oh my
was-
God, yeah.
It was I'm 31. I'm like out of shape.
Hey, dude, but you got eyes for days.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd take that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
fucking, I'd just take a call from you.
It kind of made my day. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll try and call you more. Compliment you on your eyes. Hey, Daryl, it's just me. Love ya. Love your eyes. Doing a great job. Bye. Smooches. Also, I smooches when I hang up the phone. Whatever.
Yeah.
Get over it. Is it gay? Not if I love eating pussy this much. Pretty much my whole goal with this show. I mean, let's face it. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. How with this show, let's face it, this show is just a chaotic mess. Just
Yeah.
absolute shit show from the beginning. Has
No,
not
I
gotten
think
any-
our first episode was alright.
our first episode was alright, but it's
because we were so nervous.
yeah, we had that nervous energy. Then we were like, oh yeah, now we've done it. Let's just do it. And then it just went to shit. We got way too comfortable with it.
No, we tried to get organized.
Tried to get
And that, I
organized.
think that's what threw us off.
Well, and fuck me, dude.
Because, like, our
Our
first episode, we didn't know, like, we just kind of went into it.
Yeah.
And, like, we didn't plan any topics or any of those discussions. They just kind of came up. So,
True facts. True facts.
like,
So, well, I mean, it's like when I was in the car, I wanted to start with apologizing to you guys for being late and apologizing to you guys for being so hard to watch the past couple of episodes. So, we're going to step our game up maybe a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But well, this whole show started for us. This is like NA, except without the A part. We're gonna hash
We're
out
not
some weird.
anonymous
Yeah, we're
at
gonna hash
all.
out some weird shit. Welcome to our therapy session.
Right.
Where you guys are the therapists.
Boom.
Oh man, I almost had that.
My ass, you did.
I almost had his ass. I did. I don't know if he's a minor. He minor? He's a minor.
yes, he's a minor.
I don't have his ass.
I am 31. I
This
would have had to have
This
him.
guy's so old he could be my dad.
He's only 12.
I'm 26.
He's about to be 13.
Yeah, 13.
Hey, you could be
Boom,
my, you
beat
could be
that.
my kid.
And I'm as tall as you are.
You would
That
have
is true
had
facts,
to.
which means you could not be my kid.
You would have had to have had him when you were 13.
I had game. Hey, I didn't. I look like a big fat dumb fucking nerd. That's true facts for sure. If anybody could find a picture of me on the Facebook that I deleted, whoo!
Only if you met my friend Gabe.
Oh man, if only I did meet your friend Gay.
Even Gabe, but
Oh sure.
All right,
yeah, he is.
Shoulder shrug.
go
Have a
change
good
your,
night.
Change your clothes.
Yeah, and brush your teeth, and make sure you guys take a bath because you're stinky.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. So, if I knew his friend Gay, we probably wouldn't have to do these therapy sessions, but I don't know his friend Gay. So, here we are, where you guys are our therapists, and Darl and I, the good old Darbar, we're gonna F some S up.
Do you know what? Someone tried telling me my name backwards was Lard. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's
Rad.
Lorad.
Good old Lorad over here. Hey, that's kind of
Lorad Naschenhoff.
good old Lorad.
That's my name backwards. Naschenhoff.
Dashenhoff.
Naschenhoff.
You know what mine is? I don't know. I haven't had that much free time on my hands ever.
And they figured that out when I was a kid.
Too busy doing this dumb shit all the time. Daryl was busy figuring out how to talk backwards. I was doing this. You know who was getting more ladies? I don't either. Probably both of us, equal amount of no ladies.
Equal amount of no ladies.
So, I'm trying to think of a comfy way I can sit this foot up, all chillax-like, and it's hard to do. My feet effing... No, they don't. My feet don't reek so bad. I don't know what I'm smelling, but it's probably my slippers by the door over here.
Over yonder.
Dude, that's how I know that Monique loves me.
Because your feet stink?
Yeah, my feet fucking reek.
Yeah.
Especially when I get done with work.
Yep.
Kick off them old shoes, and I could probably kill an elephant. It's like, hey, what's up, old Ellie? Blah, blah. Death from the sense. And, she deals with it. In between that and my fucking rank ass farting under the sheets. That's true love, baby. She's like, I don't give a shit if this might kill me or give me horrible sleep apnea. I'm gonna deal with it. And I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but god dang, I like McDonald's. And that doesn't help.
No, not at all.
Daryl, what's your diet look like? How's that?
What diet?
How's that fish diet going?
Oh, that's long
Beautiful.
gone.
So, how does that work?
Like, I still make fish,
Of course.
but it's not like the only thing I eat. And that's what the fish diet was supposed to be. But then, fucking, we go out to eat.
Whatever happened to helping you get healthy?
Yeah.
I recall accidentally hearing an episode of a stupid podcast where somebody said they were going to help a guy named Daryl get healthy.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, hey, I know a guy named Daryl who could get healthy. And if you know a guy named Daryl that can get healthy, go ahead and invite him to try as well. I'll get healthy with you, man. We'll all get healthy. I know I look healthy. I'm not a healthy dude. Just because I'm skinny doesn't mean I'm healthy. You can tell by my bathroom habits.
Like, I know an easy solution.
I do too, but
That's
we're
not an
allowed to do
option.
it.
That's
Yeah.
not an option.
Not an option. Holy shit! And
I mean,
sometimes I wish
I
it
would
was
probably
an option.
lose. I probably would lose a good 60 pounds in a week.
I would lose probably a good 10, maybe. A good 10 pounds of water weight. And then I would look like if Wolverine was a midget. Or
What?
if Wolverine was anorexic. If I had enough hair dye to give myself the old shaboobity boops, Arg, look at me, I'm the Wolverine. Slicing stuff. Wolverine's a pirate in my head. I never saw the movies.
What?
I saw some of the movies. I wasn't really paying attention. What?
So what, the Wolverine movies or like the X-Men movies?
Kind of all of them. I was like sort of in and out of all of those movies because there are a lot of them, Same thing with the Avengers. I went and saw the Endgame one because I wanted to see everybody. Like, I needed to know who died officially.
Yeah.
But who gives a shit?
Well, Tony
I have
Stark
been getting
died.
super into WandaVision.
Yeah.
That show gets my D hard. Shaboing.
I hate how the episodes
Spoiler,
end.
real quick. Did you see the new episode?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're talking about what I was talking about last week. This being who can create shit out of her mind from nothing, just shabba bing da boom. I want a house that looks like it's Dick Van Dyke. Shabba boo, pew, and then house and shit. I believe that probably maybe if we could achieve that, but everybody's telling us no. But we could all be WandaVision, guys. Who wants to WandaVision with me, or do you just want to keep living like Daryl?
What's wrong with
Point made. Hop on the bandwagon, everybody. Here we go. I don't know, man. I'm not living any different than you.
Like, I hate the how they end are so disappointing.
Isn't that every show? It's designed to make you want to watch more.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know that.
I mean, if your show doesn't do that, not much of a show.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I binge watched Sabrina, and the ending for Sabrina. Oh my god, I'm like,
they wrapped it up every episode. They're like, problem. Guess what? Solve it.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's this? Solved it. Got it. and solved.
The ending episode was terrible.
So goddamn bad. Why even have a season 2? Was there season 2? Why even have a season 3?
There's 4 parts.
Jesus Christ. Why even have a season 5?
There's not.
Okay, why
Without
even
an
have
end.
a season 4?
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler, they got canceled.
She dies.
Show sucked. She's a teenage witch. They can bring her ass back. Haven't you ever
No,
seen
they
any
don't
kind of
bring her back,
witchcraft
no.
anything?
They don't.
Whenever you burn a witch at the stake, did they burn her at the stake?
Yeah.
Oh. Their shoes always reincarnate them.
Their shoes?
I've not studied very much witchcraft.
I'm not either.
We're gonna take a quick break from the laughs and whatnot. We're gonna take it to a serious note by asking Daryl, what's the history of witches? Where'd they come from? What do they do?
That's the serious
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. That's a serious thing. What are the deal with witches? I want to know, man.
Witches?
Tell me.
I don't know.
What's the sitches on witches?
Well,
Kim Possible, what's the sitches?
you see a lot of different, like
lots
the
of them.
different versions of it.
So
like
many
they all
versions.
come from different, like Sabrina was. Sabrina was the devil's daughter.
Okay.
like I don't know, like the witches from the American Horror Story. They just kind of
They were just into lesbian sex and whatnot.
they come
And Stevie Nicks, they were really into
they
Stevie
come
Nicks.
from all over the place. Like it's amazing. So like I don't know, like
So amazing. Clearly, you can tell how much he loves it by how much he's just spewing about witches.
right.
Daryl, so witches started in Salem as a way to murder your neighbor and get to fuck his husband. That's a little known fact, but that's 100% how it started. There was a lady, her name was Old Carol.
Old Carol?
Yeah, because, it was the old English times. But she was really, really in love with Old McCoy. And,
McCoy?
yeah, old McCoy.
Where are you getting these names from?
From history, Daryl. So Carol was really into McCoy. And old McCoy, he had a wife. And her name was Shagurgan.
Shagurgan.
Maybe it was just Cheryl. But Cheryl was murdered by Carol. As I'm saying it out loud, it sounds dumber and dumber. But Carol murdered Cheryl by saying, hey, I saw that nasty bitch Cheryl out in the woods fucking all doing some weird shit with a pig and a chicken and a campfire and stuff. And, I'm not really sure what it was, but I'm starting to not feel so great. And they were like, that's weird. And then, like a few years later, that's when it really started kicking in. A book came out called Things We Do in the Darkness of Night. Maybe it was something to the effect of like what we do in the light of a full moon. It was a Latin title. I don't read Latin, but it had something to do with nighttime. Could have been the moon. Could have been anything else. Oh, is this bothering you?
This is just...
Some people's kids. Am I right? I'm showering you with erotic history. And
yes.
Real
This is
easy on the
true.
erotic.
Right.
This is true facts. Look it up. Anybody look it up. I fact checked it before I even showed up. I've been planning on telling this story all night. But Carol Murder Cheryl book came out. What we do in the pale moonlight. It turns out a lot of the things in that book have to do with witchcraft, and people are like, "Oh shit, Holmes, this might have been what they were talking about." What Carol was talking about was Cheryl, and then Cheryl was like, "What? No to the hizzy. That totally wasn't Mizzy." And Carol was like, "Definitely, she's been fucking around with fire and hanging out naked. All that shit in the book there." Saw her doing it, and everybody was like, "Well, I guess we got it. Salem Witch." Boom! They held a trial. Salem Witch Trials, very famous. Everybody knows about it.
Did they get stoned or burned?
Oh, they definitely got both. They would
Both.
light them on fire, and they were like, $10 to anybody who can kill her with a rock before the fire does. It was a great time. It was a great time. You bring your kids. They'd all have rocks. They were littler rocks, so I mean, if one of them got it, much more impressive. Usually, it was like the big barbaric guy in the thing, and he wouldn't even use a big rock like you'd think he would. He would just take a hand-sized knuckle rock, and he'd just go, here you go, and he would wind up as hard as he could, and then he'd just sprint up and beat them to death real quick.
While they're on
He
fire.
he would suffer plenty of burns himself.
Yeah.
But for that $10, dude, $10 at that time was like $10,000. Yeah, dude. That was the big monies.
Yeah. That was the big money.
There's the big
That
monies.
was the big monies.
What
Oh my god.
do you have anything that is like, I'm gonna, God, you know what? Fuck it. This is way too comfy. Do you have any? It's just nice. This is just nice. You have anything that you think in 10 years is gonna be like double its value?
Do I thought I did.
And then I went and checked it at a pawn shop. Turns out it's just as...
I had one of them Heath Ledger Joker action figures,
Okay.
and somebody, not saying any names, Vanessa,
Hey-oh. We'll try
got,
and blank that out.
got mad at me one night and opened it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like, I got a whole bunch of toys downstairs in my little, the basement closet.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
That sounds really dumb to all you women out there, but let them have their toys, because
Yeah.
they could be worth a pretty fucking penny. Especially that kind of toy, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'd be
It was
pretty bummed.
It was like this big. Well, the box was at least, and it came with interchangeable faces and
Oh, hey, that's pretty sweet.
yeah.
That's pretty sweet. That just reminds me of, I want to get this Elsa doll that I saw. It's like the same size as Percy, and I think it'd be freaking hilarious to see Percy hanging out with a doll that's the exact same size as her.
Yeah.
She'd be all like, "I'm gonna go potty," and I'd be like, "All right, let's go potty," and then she'd grab Elsa, and then 2 toddlers would slide up my stairs, and they'd probably both go potty. Fucking hilarious to me. Dude, she makes the dumbest faces at me when she goes potty. It is so funny. She's like, I gotta go potty. I'm like, alright. And then she has to turn the light on. She's very independent. Goes and turns the light on herself. I've tricked her into a quicker way, and that's just I pick her the fuck up so she doesn't have to go and grab a goddamn stool. Killing me, kid. But then I pick her up. She turns the light on. She runs over, tries to go to the potty. She gets on the potty. And then she just sits there and makes faces at me like, you hearing this? You hearing all this pee I'm making right now? I'm doing pretty good. I'm like, yeah, babe, you're doing pretty good. High five? She's like, hell yeah, high five. I'm pissing up a storm over here. Hey, champion. I felt bad. She pissed her pants the other day. That was my bad. I mean, I'm going to take the blame for it because... in her defense, she's still a toddler. She is still just 2. I should have been like, hey, you need to go to the potty? We just got back from the store. We got kind of caught up putting groceries away and whatnot. Life happens. And then poor sad little Percy comes waddling in. I peed my pants. I'm like, huh? What, honey? She's like, I peed in my pants. And I'm like, oh shit, honey, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad because she was so bummed that she pissed in her pants,
Yeah.
She's been doing so good. She's been killing it ever since we started potty training her. And the only time she pisses in her pants is if I'm not giving her the attention. If I'm not like, hey, you got to go potty, it'd probably be a pretty good idea. And most of the time and the reason I'm bad at it sometimes is because most of the time she's really good at just coming up to me and going, hey, I got to go take a piss. I'm like, hey, all right. She doesn't say it like that. She's much cuter. She's like, I got to go take a piss. Hey, you old dumb fucking bastard, let's go. I'm like, yeah, baby, what do you want? That's my other favorite thing, dude. I love them snuggles. Fuck, I love snuggles, man. Gotta get them snuggles. That's gonna be the worst part about going back to work for this guy. Is fucking
Missing snuggles?
Yes, missing snuggles, man. Go to putting her down for bed, and I put her down for bed. Let her pick some dumb fucking light color. She picks a dumb fucking light color. Then she goes, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" And I'm like, obviously we're gonna do the same fucking thing we do every goddamn time we do this every night. We're gonna go to bed. We're gonna read a story. And we're gonna go to bed." And then she climbs in. We read Llama Llama Red Pajama. I get probably 2 words into it, and now she reads it herself. I'm not allowed to say anything. She does pretty good.
She just takes over.
Yeah, she's like, no. If I try, she's no. So I fuck off and just sit there in silence like, Jesus, I feel like I probably could have read this better. I mean, not that I can read or anything, but I'm just a little more fun with the voice and stuff, and she's not. She's not quite there yet. Again, she's 2. I'll give it to her. She.
So you do all the voices for the characters?
Well, I mean, kind of. Yeah, it's fun. Have fun with it. I don't really do like voices for the characters and stuff so much as like I'll pick an accent and try and stick with that accent throughout the book. Like the Wonky Donkey. Oh, the Wonky Donkey. Oh, I was walking down the street and I saw a donkey. And he only had one eye. He was a winky wonky donkey. Fucking love that shit. Llama Llama Red Pajama. French. A llama llama red pajama. And reads a story with his mama. Mama llama goes downstairs. There's a baby llama. Yeah. And there's a baby llama is in the dark. A baby llama weeping, wailing for his mama. It's good shit. It's good shit. But then she's like, no. Stop it. You're garbage. I hate you. I do it better. Let me do it. She's a true actor. How many actors does it take to screw in a light bulb? That's what I thought. The answer's 3. 1 to actually screw it in, and 2 to talk about how they could have done it better.
It's screwing in a light bulb.
Yeah, it's a little theater humor. If any of you out there know actors, you're going to get that joke, and you're going to really enjoy it. Or you're going to think about it the exact same way everybody else did. Here's the thing about the arts. Nobody gives a shit about the arts unless you actually, like, make it to Hollywood or get an album out there. But if you're just like, oh, hey, yeah, I make music or I act, people are like, it's a cool hobby. Like, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Cool shit, bro. That's, I mean,
well,
yeah.
I would assume for every musician, the goal is to get out there.
Nah, I just wanna like be able to make songs and jingles and stuff. I just want to be able to record out of home.
Yeah.
Maybe use music to get into voice acting. And then just do voice acting. How great would it be to do voice acting? Are you kidding me?
To be like a voiceover?
What? Yeah, dude. Just like cartoons. Or the next fucking dumb video game you get hooked up on when you relapse. Fucking... if you relapse. You'll be like... Oh! Wait. Is that Bryce? And I'll sneak in some dumb shit in that video game like... Hey, what's up, Daryl? Oh, God, they're coming in from the left. Bogey's on our right. You know? It's been a very long time since I played a war video game. Since I played any kind of video game. I'm pretty trash at video games. It's not my thing. I'd rather watch HBO Max. Subscribe now or don't.
Oh, my God.
Again, dumb dads, we don't get promoted by anything. We don't promote anything. We just say shit, so take it as it is, or don't. We don't give a shit. We don't fucking care. God, you're either gonna love us or you're gonna hate us. There's real no in between. If you're here, you're here for a reason.
Yeah. You can't be like, oh, I kind of like them, but I don't, cause
I don't know. I put them on while I clean the house. You don't want to listen to this dumb shit while you clean your house. You don't want to do the dishes and watch our dumbasses. Maybe you do. I don't know. That's when I would listen to a podcast. Hey, Get your hands wet, you know? Get them fingies wet. By scrubbing some dishes, you lazy asshole.
That's me.
Yeah. I'm the dishwasher in my house. I like it. It's relaxing.
You have a dishwasher, don't you?
Yeah, it's me.
Like a built-in dishwasher.
No.
No.
No. We're not that fancy. We're kind of fancy, but we're not that fancy. Work hard.
Yeah. No.
Try not to. You looking at the time?
No, I see the time. I'm looking
Yeah.
at my eyes.
This fucking guy. Well, I feel like that should be
Good enough.
yeah, about enough.
Oh yeah, we're going down to 30 minutes. now.
Yeah. In case we haven't mentioned it, we're dropping this shit down to 30 minutes. We're hoping that makes it a little more bearable. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're gonna roll the dice, see how it goes. This episode's been directed by Bryce. That's this asshole. Hope you enjoyed it. My beautiful co-host, Daryl.
Dempsey.
Yeah, Dempsey.
Duh.
I guess I'm not allowed to use my first name ever. So, Dempsey it is. Signing off. Dumb dads.
Pew, pew, pew.